Welcome to the Rob and Kale podcast. Rob Sanders.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass.
Kale Carolina Jackpot Hall.
Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
The Rob and Kale podcast.
Ah, man. The holiday season is upon us here. I can bring this down. There we go. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for checking out the Rob and Kale show. I'm Rob Sanders, sitting in Columbia, South Carolina. My buddy, Mr. Carolina Jackpot, the #1 Gamecock YouTuber on the planet. He even wears a damn sweatshirt. Jackpot, how are you, sir?
What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well this evening. Got a few people over here in the chat tonight. Not as large of a crew as we normally have, but they'll be coming in soon enough. Jay Shives, John Tucson, Daddy O, Rat Dog, Brock Lee, Harry Legg, Jacob Watson, Rob's Long Lost Sleeves, Ray Bob, Alan V, Travis Rowell.
So,
Matthew, I don't know why I called you Matthew, but M. Miller, thank you for the 10, sir. It says happy birthday, Jackpot. Hey, I appreciate that.
That's tomorrow, right?
That's right.
Yeah. There you go, Jackpot. Good for you.
Shout out to Travis Roll. Oh, he wants me to. He put it in the comment section, so he wants me to do it. Oh, we don't care. We don't care.
Fuck me. Anyway, we got a lot of bowl games to pick tonight. We are going to do the all of our bowl picks tonight. All that's coming at you. If you haven't entered the contest yet, go ahead and enter the contest. I know some of you have, and thank you guys for that. The contest is up and rolling. You can go and go to robandkaleshow.com. And I'm looking at it now. We have how many responses so far? I don't know. I got to look at this and find out. Yeah. All right. So get in the damn contest.
Do something real quick for me. Pretend like I'm Todd Ellis. And I'm standing here with my wife at the front door of our Columbia, South Carolina home, or wherever he lives at. And you just pretend like you're just a passerby and ask me, Mr. Ellis, can we use your restroom, please? Can I use your restroom?
You want me to ask you, Mr. Ellis, can we use your restroom, sir?
Oh, we don't care. We don't care.
Holy shit. All right. Well, the Uncle Lou wants to know if we're going to take calls. Yes, we are. That's going to be on the agenda.
Yes, we are, Lou. We're going to run through these picks real quick, kind of rapid fire, because as you know, there's like 1 million bowl games, and I'm just going to go off what I know of who's opted out and who's not. And, I mean, it's kind of hard to keep up with all that shit. You have to have a rather large sheet to keep up with that.
Yeah, so there's that. All right, well, we'll get started with that in a moment. Let's thank Callaway's for sponsoring the Bowl Challenge. Callaway's Bar and Grill, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com, Highway 1 diagonal from the Walmart in West Columbia. Retro video games, all the football you could ever want, and good folks at Callaway's, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. Also, story time with Uncle Jackpot. Jackpot tells us a holiday story here.
Sucks to be a Gamecock. Monumental season for us, and now we have to rebuild with a hobo from Arkansas. It sucks to be a Gamecock. Go Tigers.
That message courtesy of Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport. Thanks to Dennis for sponsoring the show. We really, really appreciate that. All right, Jackpot, let's get rolling here. Bahamas Bowl, Miami of Ohio, plus 11.5, UAB minus 11.5. I'm going with UAB.
I'll go with UAB as well.
The Cure Bowl, UTSA is plus 1.5. Troy's minus 1.5. I'm going with the Roadrunners.
I'm gonna go with Troy on that one. I think they're building something special.
At Troy, okay. The Fenway Bowl, Cincinnati minus 1.5. Louisville plus 1.5. I mean, that's just weird as shit, because isn't Satterfield coaching at Cincinnati now? He left Louisville, so that's going to be some uncomfortableness. You know what? I'm picking Louisville because fuck Satterfield. I don't like that bastard anyway. There you go. Give me Louisville plus 1.5.
I'll take Cincinnati.
Yeah. The Las Vegas Bowl, Florida +7, Oregon State -7. Man, I mean, jackpot. I would think that you're going to go with the Beeve here.
Take the Beeve. Free money. Free money. Florida sucks. South Carolina sucks for not scoring against them. Florida.
You know, South Carolina, and I mean this, like I'm the Clemson voice on this podcast. SEC Dog sent us a $31.30 super chat. You didn't put anything in there, so thank you for the $31, but you can also go fuck yourself. That's some high dollar smack there, sir. Very good. Yeah, it's a very awkward type bowl there. That's a good point there from Brock. You know, we're talking about the Cincinnati game, but yeah, I'm gonna take Oregon State because the Gamecocks they should be 9-3. There is no reason they should have lost to that shitpo Florida team. And to be honest, they probably shouldn't have lost to fucking Mizzou either.
They should be 10-2.
Yeah, that's not that far-fetched. The LA Bowl. Washington State and Fresno State. I'm going to go with Washington State, -4.5.
Is that the fucking Jimmy Kimmel thing?
It's just the LA Bowl. I think Jimmy Kimmel doesn't want his name on it because it sucks.
Well, he was last year. I guess he's not sponsoring it this year. Who was it again playing? Washington State?
Washington State and Fresno State.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Washington State.
Lending Tree Bowl, Rice and Southern Piss. Rice is getting 4.5.
Aren't they in the same conference? I swear. Maybe Southern Piss went to the Sun Belt. I don't know. I'll take Southern Miss.
Yeah, you don't lose to food. I'll take Southern Miss. New Mexico Bowl, SMU -2.5, BYU +2.5.
I'll go with SMU.
I'll take BYU in the points. The Frisco Bowl, man, this is a barn burner. Boise State -3.5. The North Texas Mean Green, who got their ass handed to them by UTSA a couple weeks ago. I'm going to take Boise State. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I'll take the Broncos too. Also,
the Myrtle Beach Bowl. You know what, Jackpot? I'm gonna ask my wife if you and I can go to the Myrtle Beach Bowl. We could probably get a ticket for $1. We could watch Marshall and UConn. Marshall -9.5.
What day is that?
Oh, 9.5. Oh God, I got to look it up. Now you're making me silly. Hold on, I'll look it up really quick.
Because I might just, we are Marshall.
You're gonna go with Marshall. Hold on, let's see here. Is December the 19th. So that's like Monday. We could go down to Conway. I'm gonna take UConn and get the points there.
I couldn't go to that one then. Fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That does suck. The Potato Bowl. Eastern Michigan is a 3.5-point underdog to San Jose State. I'm rolling with State.
Ugh. Yeah, me too. Good God, that's if that was a girl, she'd have freckles, short hair, a nose ring, and look like somebody beat her in the face with an old fucking shovel.
Oh, God. I mean, holy shit, Jackpot. Wow.
What? Well, I mean, that's an ugly matchup.
Yeah, it is. That is an ugly matchup. This is still the greatest line of the season. Jack, you hear this?
What?
That's funny. Did you hear that?
No.
Well, I got to figure that out. I don't know.
Fart? What was it?
No, it was Dabo Sweeney talking about slap dicks from East Teboga Community College, which I think is just funny as hell. Daddy-O says, looks like they got hit in the ass with a bag of nickels. Damn it.
Yeah.
The Boca Raton Bowl. Liberty is getting 4.5. Toledo's a 4.5-point favorite in the Boca Raton Bowl.
Let me take the coachless. No, I will go against the coachless team. Give Toledo. No, they do have a coach at Liberty now.
Yeah, Liberty's Jamie Chadwell's at Liberty.
That makes no sense to me. I mean, is that really a step up?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he went there to find Jesus. That's where Hugh Freeze went. I'm gonna take Liberty. Why not? Fuck Toledo. The New Orleans Bowl, South Alabama and Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky is getting 7.5. I'm gonna take the Alabama wannabes.
Yeah, me too.
Armed Forces Bowl. I will not pick against Air Force. They are playing Baylor. Air Force is getting 6.5. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, I'll take Air Force too. They normally muddy games up, and if they don't win, they'll keep it close.
The Gasparilla Bowl, which was formerly like the Outback Bowl, I think is what it was. I don't know at this point. Whatever.
No, that's something different.
Okay, whatever. We'll just call it the Jackpot Bowl. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Wake Forest is a 1.5 point favorite over Mizzou. We've kind of adopted Mizzou here on the show because of our buddies at the Mizzodcast. I'm going to take Mizzou. I think Mizzou, the defense, I mean, man, I don't think Sam Hartman's playing. I think he's out. So I'm going to go with Mizzou. Why not? What do you got, Jack?
MIZZOU.
Independence Bowl, Louisiana is a 6.5 point dog to Houston. I'm going to go with the Raging Cajuns there. I think it's the Raging Cajuns. I don't know. Some team from Louisiana. I'll take them. I didn't research that game at all. I'll take the points, though.
Who's Louisiana playing? Houston?
Houston.
I'll take the Houston Cougars.
All right. The Hawaii Bowl. This one's on like Christmas night or Christmas Eve. Yeah. I'm watching It's a Wonderful Life. Middle Tennessee State is getting 6.5 with San Diego State. That's a lot of points, but I'm going to take San Diego State.
Yeah, me too. I don't think Middle Tennessee State's very good, even though they did beat Miami. Now, you can be watching It's a Wonderful Life, but I'm going to be watching some Blue Raiders and some Aztecs.
I like It's a Wonderful Life. It gets me in the holiday spirit. The wife and I are normally wrapping gifts and shit around that time.
On Christmas Eve?
Yeah, we wrap gifts on Christmas Eve.
You look at that tree back there. I'll look down below it if you can. We got Anyway, just trying to say she already wrapped a bunch of gifts. My dog's gotten into a couple of them.
The Quick Lane Bowl is up next. New Mexico State is getting 2.5 with Bowling Green. I'm rolling with Bowling Green. New Mexico State sucks. Yeah,
I'll go with Bowling Green as well. I don't really know that New Mexico deserves to be a bowl game.
Georgia Southern is a 3.5 point favorite over Buffalo in the Camellia Bowl. I'll take the Golden Eagles here.
I'll take the Golden Eagles too, but Buffalo just barely got bowl eligible, struggled to beat a horrible Akron team in the last game. In like an extra game, like it was played on conference championship game weekend. And good Lord, with Buffalo, well, they sure fell in a hurry, didn't they? They used to really be good.
The Buffalo game was the last Cale Hall shitter of the year.
Yeah, I mean, but they were really good when they had Lance Leopold was there. They've fallen apart.
Yeah. First Responder Bowl, Memphis and Utah State. Memphis was a 7.5 point favorite over the Aggies. I'm taking the Aggies.
Yeah, I'll take the Memphis.
The Birmingham Bowl. Coastal Carolina is a 10.5 point dog to East Carolina. Since Jamie Chadwell started his love affair with Jesus and Liberty, Coastal Carolina has played like a shithole. I don't think they're going to be any better in this bowl game. I don't think they want to be there. Grayson McCall is not playing. He is opted out. He may end up being the quarterback at South Carolina next year. We don't know. I'm taking.
Well, he's
ECU.
hurt anyway, isn't he?
I think he was in and out, and I'm not mocking Grayson McCall. He put up big
His
numbers
sex
down
life
there.
doesn't have anything to do with this.
God damn it, Jackpot. Anyway, Jackpot's toilet says, "What did you eat today, Dad?" I didn't know Jackpot's your toilet had a YouTube handle. Very
You're
good.
going to find out in a little while.
Corn.
You're going to choke
Guaranteed
on
rate
some
ball.
ramen noodles.
Damn it. Oklahoma State is a 3-point dog.
Hey, I didn't get to pick ECU
I'm
all
sorry.
day long.
I figured you were picking ECU, sir. I apologize. My bad, Jackpot.
NC State or ECU is going to spank their butt purple.
They probably will. The Guaranteed Rate Bowl, Oklahoma State's a 3-point favorite over Wisconsin. Excuse me, a 3-point dog to Wisconsin. Oklahoma State's looked like shit here lately. I think their quarterback's in the transfer portal. I'm going to go with Wisconsin.
Yeah, Spencer Sanders is leaving. Yeah, I think there's some hype around Wisconsin now. They got Luke Fickell coming in, so they got the do-wop feel goods going on. So give me the old Badgers.
The Military Bowl is the next bowl that we have here. Central Florida is a 1.5-point dog to Duke. Duke played pretty well towards the end of the season. This is one of those games where not a lot of guys opted out. It may be one of the, because I didn't see very many guys opt out from Duke or Central Florida, but Gus Malzahn's going to treat this like it's the last game on the planet. So I'm going to go with the Knights here.
I'm going to go with Duke.
Okay.
I think Duke
In
wins.
the Liberty Bowl, Arkansas is playing Kansas. Arkansas is a 3-point favorite. Kansas has been the shit since their quarterback left or got injured. I think they're just happy to be in a bowl game, and nothing. What comes out of Kansas, Jackpot? You remember?
Sunshine, sunflowers, and sons of bitches.
Exactly. And that has nothing to do with football. So I'm taking Arkansas to win big there. KJ Jefferson should have a big game against them if he plays.
Yes, sir. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, without Dole Loggins.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I don't know. I
Which
think
way
they
are
still
you
pull
rolling,
it out.
Jackpot? Well, why don't you take Kansas then if you believe that Dole Loggins is that big of a deal?
Nah, I'm going to still go with Arkansas. Yeah.
Holiday Bowl, Oregon, 13.5-point favorite over North Carolina. Drake May's playing in that game, I believe. I still think North Carolina's the shits, though. I'm going to take Oregon minus 13.5.
I think that Oregon is going to wax them. So, yeah.
The Teja Bowl, Texas Bowl, Texas Tech is a 3.5-point dog to Ole Miss. Yeah. Which way you rolling there, Jackpot?
I'm going to go ahead and take Texas Tech. I mean, Texas Tech beat the shit out of SEC team last year during the bowl season. So why not do it again? I mean, maybe it's a store spot. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but they beat up on Mississippi State last year. So why not beat up on Ole Miss this year?
I don't think Lane Kiffin cares about this bowl, so I'm gonna go with Texas Tech. In the Pinstripe Bowl, Syracuse is a 7.5-point dog to Minnesota.
Yeah. Syracuse is not very good. But then again, I don't see Minnesota beating anybody by that much. So give me the orange.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the orange, and which is almost a home game, which means they might have 5 people there. In the Cheez-It Bowl, Florida State is a 7.5-point favorite over Oklahoma.
Yeah, I wish Florida State had gotten a better draw in this game because I fucking hate them anyway. I don't like them, period. I never have, and now they really give me reason to not like them. But I don't think Oklahoma's very good. So I guess I have to take the fucktard State University.
Jackpot, you told me to remind you one night after Florida State fucked you. I can't remember if it was a season ago or whatever, but you said, Rob, do not let me take Florida State ever again. If you're my friend, you won't let me do that. So
okay, well, in that case, Oklahoma.
You're going. I'm trying to help you, Jackpot. You told me to do that.
They're going to those horses are going to draw that wagon in there. They're going to drive it up in that little around that little mound of them little Indians. They're going to set that motherfucker on fire, and they're going to burn up that reservation. Give me Oklahoma.
I'll take Florida State. I think Oklahoma's the shits. Alabama, the Alamo Bowl. Texas is a 5.5-point favorite over Washington. Ugh. I don't even care about that game. What do you think?
Who's
Jack?
playing Washington?
Texas.
Washington.
I'll go with that with the 5 points, 5.5. The Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl, where South Carolina is the reigning champion, the king of the mayonnaise. They're going to give it up to either Maryland or NC State this year. Maryland's a 1.5-point favorite in this old-time ACC matchup.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm going to take NC. I don't know. I guess I have to go with Maryland. NC State seemed to really be kind of struggling towards the end of the year.
Well, I think NC State beat North Carolina, if I remember correctly, at the very end of the season. So
yeah, they did, but they still kind of struggled before that. I don't like either team. I wish both of them could lose, but I'll take Maryland. But they win.
The Sun Bowl, UCLA and Pitt. UCLA is a 6.5-point favorite. I'm rolling with Pitt here.
I'm gonna roll with UCLA. I think UCLA is just a better team.
I like the 6.5 though. I think UCLA will win, but it'll be close. In the Gator Bowl, Notre Dame will be playing South Carolina. South Carolina's getting 2.5 points. Which way are you rolling there, Jackpot? I mean, it's this game. Like I goof, but it's kind of hard to pick because there's so many guys that are going to be gone. I don't know who's going to be calling fucking play. I mean, it's.
I mean, terrible. I'm gonna just roll the Gamecocks because why not?
You know what? I'm gonna pick Notre Dame. Arizona Bowl. I'm still pissy about late November. I'm just being honest. The Arizona Bowl, Ohio and Wyoming. Ohio's a 1.5-point favorite over the Cowboys from Wyoming. Which way you going there, man?
Give me the Pokes.
Yeah, I'll take Wyoming and the points. The Orange Bowl, Clemson is playing Tennessee. Clemson's a 6.5-point favorite. Clemson lost Miles Murphy to the NFL. They had 9 guys that are transferring out. They also have, Tennessee's going to be without Hendon Hooker. They're going to be without their best receiver. I mean, this game could be
their best receivers.
Yeah. This game could be 65-62, or it could be 10-4. I don't know which way to go with this game. I'm not picking Tennessee, though, because fuck them. I'll take Clemson.
Vols by 50.
Yeah, of course. The Music City Bowl, Kentucky is a 2.5-point dog to Iowa.
I'm going to go with Iowa. No Chris Rodriguez playing in that game. I don't think Kentucky's very good.
Every time I watch Iowa, though, their guys look like they're just slow. Like they look like they're well coached. But
this is also revenge. This is revenge from last year's game. Mm-hmm. So, and Kentucky won.
All right. Your next matchup is the Sugar Bowl, where Alabama is a 3.5-point favorite over Kansas State. You're Big 12 champion, Jeff.
I'm gonna roll with Alabama because I don't know. It's been a bad season for them, but I don't see them. Is Bryce Young playing in the game?
I haven't heard one way or another, but I think that Kansas State looks at this game and this game reeks of like the Georgia matchup a couple years ago when they were playing Texas. And Tom Herman beat that Georgia ass because Georgia had a bunch of guys that just didn't want to fucking play anymore. Georgia had a more talented team, but Tom Herman convinced his guys this was we have to win this game. So I'm going to roll with Kansas plus 3.5.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay, you convinced me. I'll take K-State as well.
The Fiesta Bowl, one of the first CFP matchups. Michigan's a 7.5-point favorite over TCU. Michigan runs the ball, but it just seems like, and until I'm proven otherwise, Big Ten teams, when it gets to late December or early January, they always seem a half a step slow. And this whole idea of we're just going to match up and just run at you, I don't think that's going to work out well. I think Michigan's going to win, but I'll take TCU in the 7.5.
I'm gonna have to take Michigan in that. I mean, I just think they're just a better team. I mean, more physical. Better run game. I think that their weaponry is just going to give TCU some problems.
The Peach Bowl has Ohio State and Georgia. Same thing here. I think Georgia's going to beat the holy piss out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I think Georgia kind of rolls in that one.
The ReliaQuest Bowl. I mean, it's basically going to be the Pirate Memorial. Mississippi State's getting 2.5. I'm taking Mississippi State. Those guys are going to play their dicks off for their fallen coach.
Who are they playing?
Illinois.
Yeah. Yeah. But also in 2, I mean, Illinois hadn't been to a bowl game in quite a while.
Yeah.
That's tough. I'll probably roll with Mississippi State too, though. The emotional factor there.
In the Citrus Bowl, LSU will be playing Purdue. Purdue's getting 10.5. That's a weird game.
I'm
there.
gonna take Purdue. I don't think LSU's all that. You think they're all that much better than Purdue do? I don't.
I mean, they played in the SEC championship game. I'm supposed to think if you played in the SEC championship game, you were God.
Yeah, well, they didn't play good in it.
Look at all the SEC apologists over there. LSU covers. Fuck you guys. I'm
based
taking
on
Purdue.
what? I mean,
I don't know. Purdue. Give me the Purdue. Cotton Bowl. Southern Cal is a 1.5-point favorite over Tulane. What a shit goal game this is. I'm going to go with Tulane. Give me the green wave. Why not?
Tulane and who?
Southern Cal.
That's the Cotton Bowl.
Cotton Bowl. Yep.
What's the line on that?
Southern Cal is giving up 1.5 points.
I won't roll with Tulane. That's another Super Bowl situation there. You think UCLA or USC gives a damn about that?
Nope, I don't. And the final matchup is the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all. Penn State is a 2.5-point dog to Utah. Utah just won the Pac-12, right? So there's that.
Much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna roll with Utah because, I mean, they just barely let that Rose Bowl slip away last year. I don't think they're keen on letting that Rose Bowl slip away this year. I'm gonna get them roses.
I'm gonna go with Utah as well. All right, so there's our picks. Folks, get into the challenge, by the way, because you're running out of time here. Get into the challenge. We got what I think. We got gotta get some folks into it here. So
yeah, we're getting a few. I mean, we got about 20 people in the challenge so far, but nothing like the regular season challenge.
Yeah, get into the bowl challenge. I sent everybody an email. It should be I've got everything fixed and all that. The lines are fixed. It's ready to go. There's that. You want to take calls?
And it's
Jack?
a one-time shot too, guys. You don't have to keep on going back and picking them. You just go pick all those games and you're done.
You're absolutely done. Very good. All right, Jackpot. 803-470-2905. Someone says they're entering tomorrow. Thank you for that.
Okay.
803-470-2905. Thank you, Harry Leg and Daddy O. I appreciate you guys doing that. Make sure you put the name in there that you want to be listed on the leaderboard. Some of y'all don't want your Christian names out there. You want to live as savages. Just make sure you put your name out there so we know exactly who you are. Right?
You remember when Texas beat Georgia in that Sugar Bowl a few years ago, and then Sam Ellinger said something like, "We're back."
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Are you?
How'd that work out?
Yeah, it didn't work out too well for them. And it was thought that was going to be like the shit bowl. I mean, like Georgia was just fucked there, but yeah, Georgia held their own, man. So there's that, by the way. All right, 803-470-2905. If you'd like to call the program, we can talk about Uncle Lou says, when we call in, is there a limit on the number? You can ask all the questions that you want, Uncle Lou. It is the holiday season, sir.
Yeah. No, that was the game which Georgia was favored by a lot. And then Texas just drugged that ass. They were up like 28-7. I think they won 28-14. But then after that,
Justin Fields didn't play or something. I can't
remember. He didn't do anything at Georgia anyway. It was never really used at all. He'd already hit the transfer portal, I think, by that time. But of course, they were all, it was like, didn't want to be there. We didn't want to be there. Wasn't interested. Blah, 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 blah. No, just got your ass smoked.
Someone asked where they can enter the pick'em. I'm going to post the link in there now. Let's see here. I'll do that right now. While
Lou said it was 28-21. I think he made a pretty good video after that one, if memory serves me correctly.
I think he was really pissed off. If you want to enter the challenge, go to this link right here. Send $20 to Mr. Jackpot, and then you go to the Rob.
Bevo went berserk. That's right. He tried to stab a dog with him.
That's true. Anyway, 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. That is the number to dial if you'd like to join us on the program this year. Uncle Lou says, can we move on from the UGA bashing? I wasn't bashing them. We were mocking Texas because they were saying we're back. It's more of a mocking of Texas than it was a bashing of Georgia. You can't really bash.
Lou, it's okay when you mock. It's okay when you mock people's teams, but we can't do it. Don't get out your feelings. I was just having a little bit of fun at your expense. Woo!
You can't throw rocks at the throne, Jackpot. They're on top right now. We don't argue.
Damn sure can.
Well, all right then. 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. If you'd like to join the show this evening. As we roll along here on a Wednesday night, December the 14th, 11 days away from Christmas. My wife's been decorating and shit around the house. Got the damn gnome on top of the tree. Good shape over here. That's what we got on top of the tree. Look, can I point? There's a gnome. Look. No, that way. Gnome.
You're pointing at your mantle or some picture back there. Yeah, you're pointing at that picture I want.
There we go. I'm fingering the gnome. Look at this. Jay says, Rob, have Karen clean the gerbils up stat. Sir, you wish that you could have gerbils. They're not gerbils. Uncle Lou says, seriously, I might not call in now. That's how mad you are.
Are you perturbed?
Uncle Lou perturbed? Yeah, that's funny. By the way, I talked to the wife. She's not entering the transfer portal. So the person that asked that the other night found a bag of dicks. That's what that's happening. She may opt out.
Somebody on one of the live streams or something at one point in time called it the transfer protocol. I can't remember if that was an Uncle Lou thing or not, or on one of his shows. They called it the transfer protocol, and I still almost find myself fixing to call it that, and I have to stop and correct myself. It's portal. It's not protocol.
Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Hi, I decided to go ahead and call in since y'all told me there was no limit to the number of questions, even though I'm still a little mad.
Are you a little bit perturbed?
Yeah, I'm a little bit perturbed. But instead of going down that jackpot hole, I'm just going to get to my questions if that's okay.
How
Sure.
about it, sir?
All right. Do either of you like eggnog?
I don't.
No.
I don't like eggs,
I don't
period.
either.
So
You don't like what?
I don't like eggs or egg products.
Like you wouldn't eat like a fried egg?
No. No, sir.
Okay, now I'm back to being mad.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you get a cape so you could be super mad?
Did you say cake? Jackpot can't eat cake. It has eggs in it.
I said a cape so you can get super mad. That's what I said.
Is Jackpot really trying to convince us he doesn't eat cake? He said he doesn't eat egg products.
No. The only cake I'll eat is the one that comes from Food Line, the one that's already made.
Someone already put the eggs in it, then you'll eat it.
Yeah.
got
I mean, when they're mixed in, like with something like that, then that's okay. But like just an egg itself, no.
So we're not going to see you doing a food review over on your other channel anytime soon of any type of breakfast bowl.
No, not at all. Unless it's just like a biscuits and gravy, maybe.
Gotcha. All right. I'm glad you said that because that was my sixth question. I can cross that off. What do y'all think the maddest fan base is?
I think like right now, I mean, it's probably Tennessee. I think that's fair, right?
Yeah, I think so too. I think maybe Bama's in the other receiving votes deal with that, but I also think it's Tennessee. Now this question is for both of you. Now, my question, and really it's more of a curiosity. What do you guys think about people who put hot dogs in their chili?
Like, is that like a beanie weenie chili?
Well, right? It basically is beanies and weenies, and it's kind of frowned upon, right?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, but if someone eats a chili dog, it's like, hey, he's eating a chili dog. That's great. Why is that?
I don't know. That's something to ponder, sir. I'll channel my thoughts on that and maybe have something enlightening for you on Sunday with that. That's a very good question.
That's a fair question.
And do you guys have a favorite between the Addams Family or the Munsters?
Well, I like
I like the Munsters better. I think Herman Munster was a little bit of a more humorous character than anyone that was on the Addams Family.
I'm going with the Addams Family because of Lurch. I like Lurch.
Yeah, Rob is right on this one. Also because of Jenna Ortega. Okay. Jenna Ortega, Google it.
Is that taco?
Favorite Christmas villain, the Grinch or Ebenezer Scrooge? Nah.
Well, they both ended up being kind of enlightening towards the end, right? So
Yep.
They don't end up being villains. I like my personal favorite villain is the dwarf from Bad Santa because he was just a dickhead in both of those movies. So I'm gonna go with the dwarf from Bad Santa, sir, because he was bad all the way through and didn't give a shit.
My favorite Christmas villain was the crackhead Santa Claus in Friday After Next, who broke into the apartment, stole the rent money, and he stole all the Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And then they went on like a 30-minute chase for him, like through 4 neighborhoods, 10 houses, and they finally caught him and strung him up. They put him up in like on top of a building or something. I think, I don't remember. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Now you have to choose one here. If you were cold, what would you warm up first? Your head or your feet?
My feet,
I'd probably
Yeah.
go with feet too.
Yeah. Okay. I
because
like
the
that.
feet are if
Now
your
this-
feet are fucked up, then everything's out of kilter.
All right. And then a related question here. What's worse? A girl with a failed feet finder page or a girl who never empties the vacuum?
Yeah. I mean, so you're basically implying that her feet are terrible, or maybe they're not terrible. They're just not terrible to the point where someone would pay to watch them on like an OnlyFans page, right? Compared to the
Yeah.
vacuum thing. I'd have to go with the first one because I can empty the vacuum myself.
There you go. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Have either one of you ever bought anything that was only sold on TV?
Go ahead, Jackpot.
Something was only sold on TV, like an as seen on
Yeah.
TV item. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I take that back. No, I haven't. I bought something out of that from the as seen on TV section at Rose's before, but it was one of those TV items. It wasn't exclusively on TV, I guess, since it was in the as seen on TV section there. So
No.
no.
I bought the wife for Christmas this year on Thanksgiving Day. No joke. There was an ad for like some kind of what are they? They're like copper hammerstone pots. So I bought something like that this year for the wife. So yeah, I guess I'm in that boat. I haven't seen them anywhere else.
Oh, I know. I did. Probably about 15 years ago, give or take. I bought this DVD set off of TV of this P90X workout, and it was supposed to like get you lean and mean in like no time, and like you're sitting here like doing knee lifts up to your chin and all these ropes. I'm like, I tried to do one of those workouts. I'm like, fuck this.
All right,
And
well,
I sold that damn thing at a yard sale for like $15, and I think I paid like
All right.
$50 for it. No shit.
Sure, why not?
I can't hear anything.
Uncle Lou, he asked about, would you rather have a lifetime supply of putty or a $17 payment?
$17 payment.
Yeah,
Payment for what?
I don't know. Just like you get $17, Jackpot. That's all you get. $17.
Well, I'll take that. What the hell am I going to do with a lifetime supply of putty?
All right, Ramadan or Kwanzaa, Jackpot? Oh God,
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
What happened to Uncle Lou? I can't hear him.
I don't know. I'm making sure it's good here. Go ahead, Uncle Lou. What you got?
Apparently, Mr. Boogie can't hear him either. Nobody can.
Right. I'd watch. Yeah, I'd probably have to. Yeah.
Is he on mute?
He's not on mute. I don't know what happened with him there. I don't know what happened. I could hear him fine. So, I don't know what happened there. So hold on a second here. Let me check so let's see here. So that's all good to go. All right. Well, there you go with that. 803-470-2905. Final call for calls this evening here. as Uncle Lou asks us all kinds of silly things. Yeah. Jackpot, you're pretty much ready for the holiday season, right?
Oh yeah, I am. I have some gifts I still need to purchase, obviously, because I'm a last minute shopper.
Mm-hmm.
But
Good.
Yeah.
So who are you buying for last minute, man?
The wife, my son, yeah, pretty much those folks. It's pretty much about the only gifts I buy, except for a few little ones here and there.
Someone wants to know what's for dinner for you, Jackpot.
I actually had two oven roasted rotisserie chicken sandwiches, like the deli lunch meat, and some ramen noodles. Because I didn't feel like when I got off work, I didn't feel like making. Nobody else is here tonight but me, and I didn't feel like doing anything else.
All right, let's take this call. Welcome into the program. Good evening. Hi. Did you hear that, Jackpot?
No.
Okay. Damn it. I don't know. Let me I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. It's starting to annoy the shit out of me. He said that it's basically, he looked at it as the yeah. Yeah, right? Right.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this call.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm restarting the phones here. Just give me a second. Look, I appreciate you, caller. You guys are gonna have to call back. I don't know. It's like, I mean, everybody was hearing Uncle Lou earlier. I didn't adjust anything, and just things just acting
it
silly.
fell out on Lou. Lou's messed it up.
Lou's a destroyer, right?
Blame it on Lou. Tilly says, Jackpot, your penis pump is in the mail. Okay, cool. Do you have something for me to find it with? Coming with the penis pump? Like a penis
I'm testing the
finder?
phones live here. Let's see here. All right, here you go. Let's see if this actually works.
Button on a fur coat.
Button on a fur coat. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the phones. I'm gonna work on that. Anyway, Jackpot, we've had a good show. Get into the bowl pick'em challenge. Make sure you do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Someone asked something up here. I don't know what happened with the phones. I got to figure those out. All right, appreciate you guys as always, and we'll see you later on. I don't know what happened with